The president was in the middle of a speech when he noticed something reflecting from a distant building. It was an assassin aiming at him with an 8x scope. The president remained perfectly calm, rapidly calculating the distance between himself and the sniper. When the bullet was fired, he could have easily dodged it completely, but instead shifted slightly to let it graze his shoulder intentionally. This calculated move would help secure votes for his re-election. His remarkable abilities weren't because he was born a genius. 2 years earlier, Eddie had been just an average man with unremarkable intelligence. As a novelist, he couldn't write a single word for months. His poverty and lack of ambition had cost him his marriage, and later his girlfriend left him too. Eddie had fallen into depression until he met his ex-wife's brother one day. Seeing Eddie's pitiful state, the brother pulled out a pill and offered it to him. This tiny pill is worth $800. Humans currently only use 20% of their brains, but taking this will unlock 100% of your brain's potential. You'll discover a whole new world. Eddie wasn't brilliant, but he wasn't stupid either. He didn't believe such obvious nonsense. Just then, the brother received a phone call. Apparently, someone wanting to buy drugs. He left Eddie his business card and hurried away. Eddie walked home contemplating the transparent pill. Standing outside his building, he thought, "My life is already a mess. What harm could one pill do?" He swallowed it, and nothing happened. Just as he suspected, it was all a scam. Feeling slightly disappointed, Eddie headed upstairs. He encountered his landlady coming to collect rent. She berated him for not working to earn money for rent. Faced with her endless nagging, the typically inarticulate Eddie struggled to respond. Suddenly, he felt dizzy, and then everything changed. It was like a blind man regaining sight. The world around him became bright and clear. He could hear the faintest sounds and see each individual strand of his landlady's hair. His brain automatically analyzed everything he observed. Glancing at a book in her bag, he instantly recalled reading it in college. From this detail, he deduced she was studying law and was currently anxious about writing a paper. He could see it all. The landlady became intrigued. Eddie proceeded to help her finish her paper in just 45 minutes, while also charming her in the process. Back home, disgusted by his apartment's resemblance to a garbage dump, Eddie calculated the most efficient cleaning method and quickly made the place spotless. He had barely sat down to rest when inspiration struck, and he began writing his novel. After months of writer's block, he wrote several pages in less than 2 hours. However, the pill wasn't perfect. It had a time limit. When Eddie woke the next day, his once clear mind had returned to its clumsy state. The effects had worn off. He submitted his novel to a publishing house anyway. The editor dismissed him, believing Eddie incapable of writing anything worthwhile. But to his surprise, Eddie received a voicemail from the editor as soon as he arrived home.